Hi everyone, or should I say hello everyone? No, the best is hi guys, what's up? So, this is how greeting affects your conversation. Greeting क्या है? Greeting कोई भी वो expression या phrase है जो आप किसी से मिलते हैं तब यूज़ करते हैं, right? Greeting is any expression that you use when you meet somebody, when you're talking to somebody, right? A way of meeting somebody, any expression that you use when you meet somebody, when you have to leave. So this is the lesson, the art of greeting others in English. This is our lesson 2. This is presented by me, Harshita Jain. If you like this course, follow me on Unacademy. Also rate, review, and please rate, review and recommend the course and lessons if you like them. Also, for any doubts and if you feel anything is missed in this course or in this lesson, please comment in the Q&A section. It is just below the review section. Do comment there. Now, why greetings are important? Greetings create a lasting impression, right? First impression is the last impressions. When you meet somebody and you politely know how to speak to that person, it creates a lasting impression, whether it is a formal situation, whether it is an informal situation. It sets a positive tone for any conversation. एक पॉजिटिव टोन सेट करता है कॉन्वर्जेशन के लिए, ऑटोमेटिकली आप उस इंसान से कनेक्ट कर पाएंगे. It makes your personality effective, and last, it helps in improving fluency and boosts up your confidence. Once a person connects with you, you will yourself have confidence that you can talk to somebody nicely. You know how to greet somebody. So this is why greetings are really important. It is a very basic part, but it is a very, very important part. Let's move on to the first greeting. It is hey or hi. Normally we use the word hello, but it is a little it is a formal way of greeting someone. You're in your office and you're meeting a senior, then you should use hello. But rather than that, what are the better expressions? Hey or hi. So hi, I am Rakhi. So this is how you use hi and hey. Next is hey can also be used to get somebody's attention when you meet someone and there's some other person who's not paying attention to that conversation and you want to get that person's attention, so you can say hey, what are you doing, right? So this is how you can get someone's attention. So, and if you have to do that, you can use the word hey. This is the way of saying hello. Again, the substitutes for hello, the better substitutes for hello. Next is how is it going? How are you doing? These are the words which you can just say after hey and hi. Hi, how are you doing? Hi, how is it going? And both these words are more pronounced like doing and going, which means that the G becomes silent. So it is more pronounced like go in. How is it going and how are you doing, right? Okay, so answer to these questions. If somebody is asking you these questions, hi, how are you doing? So you can just reply by saying, I am doing well, it is going well, or just good. If you want to keep the conversation brief, you can just say good, right? Okay, so this is the second one. The third one we have is what's new, what's up, what's going on, and what's happening. All these are again substitutes for saying how are you. So in place of very normal expression and very common expression how are you, you can use any of these, right? And one more advice from my side, that no need to learn all of them, right? If you can, nothing is better than that, but if you think you're getting mixed up with all of them, just practice one expression twice, thrice, 10 times, 12 times, and then you will master it, then come to the next, right? So you can always use hi, what's new, or hi, what's up, hi, what's going on, or hi, what's happening, right? So to ask how are you can use any of these. And if somebody asks you these questions, you can reply with nothing, nothing much. Or if you want to tell them something, you may, right? Like somebody asks you, what's new? So you can say, oh, I've got a new job. So this is how you can reply. Okay? Okay, so to continue the conversation, if you have just said कि भाई nothing, आपने बोल दिया कि somebody asked you कि what's going on and you said nothing, so you can also continue the conversation. That will sound really polite, and you can say what about you, right? Okay, the next one, these are the old ones only. So to extend them, there are more substitutes to how are you. So they are how are things, how is life, how is everything. These are again the substitutes for how are you. So you can also say these things. Also, you can use these words, also you can answer them with nothing much, right? So how is life, but for these questions, how is life and how is everything, you will say fine or good, right? You cannot say nothing for how is life, so you can say good or fine, right? And to continue the conversation, again you can say what about you. Okay, next, how is your day going, how is your day. These two expressions are a little different from the previous ones because they are asked generally when we meet somebody later in the day. You're meeting somebody in the afternoon, you can say, ask how is your day going, or how is your day. So again, the G becomes silent. How is the day going? And one more thing, that these questions you generally ask to the person who you meet regularly, somebody in the office. So you ask them, how is the day going, right? Okay, somebody in your college also you can ask. These are again informal ways of asking how have you been all the day, how is the day going. This simply states that you are asking the person how is his day or her day has been going, sorry. Okay, so you will reply them with, okay, so you can reply them with it is going well, good, fine, and not bad, right? If these are the questions somebody is asking you, so you can reply them with it is going well. Like, how is your day going? It is going well. Then, how is your day? Good, fine, or not bad, right? The last one, good to see you, nice to see you, pleased to meet you. Okay, so there are difference between these two and this one. These two are informal. You can say to a friend, nice to meet you, nice to see you, good to see you. But when you are saying pleased to meet you, you use it often in formal situations, very formal situations. You say pleased to meet you. Yeah, it was pleased to meet you, right? Okay, so and you ask them, you say these to somebody who you haven't seen in a while. जिससे आप थोड़े दिन से नहीं मिले हो तो आप उससे कह सकते हो good to see you, आपको देखकर अच्छा लगा, right? Okay, so आप आंसर क्या कर सकते हैं अगर आपसे कोई क्वेश्चंस करे, I feel the same or nice to see you too. You just have to repeat the whole phrase and you just have to add to. So good to see you too, nice to see you too, it was pleased to meet you too. Okay, and last is long time no see and it's been a while. So you say them, these two people who you meet after a long time, right? So you say good to long time no see, it's been a while. जैसे आप बहुत टाइम बाद मिलो तब आप ये चीज़ें यूज़ कर सकते हो. Okay. Okay, so these were the greeting expressions. Here we have just learned which expressions we can use. In the next lesson, we are going to understand how are they used through conversational examples, formal as well as informal. Hope they were clear enough. Till then, let's have an example. Hi Pink, I am doing well. What about you? Hey Yellow, how are you doing? So these are two friends, Yellow and Pink. Pink says to Yellow, hey Yellow, how are you doing? So this is how she says hi. She uses hi and how are you doing? So to this, Yellow replies, hi Pink, I am doing well. What about you? So here she is saying, what about you, to continue the conversation. Next, to this, she replies, good. How is life? So she has used a very brief word, good, and she says, how is life? So to this, Yellow replies, it's going great. I have got a new job. So she has something to tell her. So she is using that. I have got a new job. How about you? Again, to continue the conversation, she replies with, not bad. I am going to gym. It was nice meeting you. So here, this is a very, very polite way of saying bye. So she says, I am going to gym and it was nice meeting you. Right? To this she replies, same here. Bye. So this is how you greet somebody. Again, in the next lesson, we are going to have conversations. Till then, bye bye.